All right, this was dated April the 9th, 1970, about 10 days after that last letter. How are you? I am doing okay. This is the 11th letter I'm writing today. I wrote 13 letters yesterday. I don't know if I will have time for any more today. I wrote to a lot of fourth graders because I was a teacher before I went in the service being drafted. And so I wrote to these students at Urick School where I taught. That was in Decatur, Illinois. I thought if they took the time to write me, I could write them. I know some of the letters could have been in that fire. There was a fire that happened, and a lot of letters got burned up. We are now on an LZ we just built. I've been worried all the time that it might be attacked like the last one we built that had 3 days of mail burn. We leave tomorrow as we are going to tear down this LZ, this fire base. We went on a patrol today. Alpha Company went on a patrol on the other LZ and lost 7 killed in an ambush. We didn't see anything today. We had to work pretty hard the past 4 days taking extra precautions on a possible attack. A lot of sandbags were filled. The last few days in the field before coming here was kind of leery. We were getting close to Gook AK-47 rifle fire. We didn't see anything though. Then the day we came here, the 2nd platoon, who was the lead platoon, we were the last platoon that day, tried to refuse to walk down an open dirt road. To open for an ambush, they didn't want to walk down that road. So they balked, and as we were careful. It kind of scares me and the rest knowing that we can be shot at any given time, just like we can be mortared here on these LZs. No place has ever seemed safe. Oh well. CBS TV cameraman filmed the segment and had sound. It was on the national news the other day, I heard. Did you hear about Charlie Company refusing to walk the road? The Army got mad at the cameraman, and I don't think they will be with us again. It has rained almost every night in April. One day out in the field it was nice. Then all of a sudden the wind started blowing and the rain came. And did it come? I stepped on a scorpion fixing overhead. I got my cover up, but still a little wet. All during the night, termites, hundreds of them, were pinching my air mattress. They bit my hand 3 times. They punctured the air out of the air mattress. They are gigantic termites, just like the ants. We got transported by helicopter from the field to an LZ, and then we're building this one. I cut my next to the little finger pretty bad, right in the middle of the fingernail. It felt deep. I bandaged it as the chopper took off. I popped 2 Darwin tablets in my mouth to stop the pain. Boy, did that hurt. I got it bandaged again as I couldn't stop the bleeding. I still had to work filling sandbags, building bunkers, which are fighting positions for protection. Half of the nail is cut in 2, and it cut the back of my finger under the nail. Hot over here if you like real hot weather. The sun is out most of the time when it doesn't rain, which is usually at night. When you know, we would have a bad winter when I'm gone. I guess they had a bad winter in Illinois that day, that time in 1970. If I didn't tell you, Easter for me was like any other day. I read my Bible and the little spare time I had that day. The LZ being hit that hard was on my mind constantly that week. By the way, I got a letter from Glenn's mother. She wanted me to write to her explaining what happened to her son. She sounded really nice and pleasant. She had nice handwriting. Yes, if I didn't say so before, the day I patched up Glenn, and as I was carrying him to the helicopter to be evacuated, someone from the 11th Armored Carrier Unit took my medic bag with 4 threats of morphine. Those guys were always high. They were very flaky. They always wanted some dope, grass, jays, dew, opium, etc. I can get it easily. Marijuana pot is always being smoked in the field and on these LZs. Someone is always high. I've been offered a J many times, but I don't want that crap. All I want is home and an honorable discharge from this stinking unorganized army. I could never get those needles or syringes at the doctor's office. They don't give you those things anyway, or they don't give those things away. I don't eat it like you say. Guys steal those things to shoot juice in their veins to get high. I'm glad those 25 prints you are sending didn't get burned up. What a relief. I will try to get my R&R in July. I will apply in May or June, every which I can. And Australia is a pretty popular place to go, and I hope it works out okay so I can see Johnny and Winnie, and because they're going to come and visit me. Mom, as far as the river water goes around here, we do not have faucets and a waterworks system. If we run out and a stream or river is nearby, there is our water. I use purification tablets. Some didn't use the purification tablets and they got worms. My suntan comes and goes, just the way the weather is. That was about it for that one. And I can notice on this letter right here, sweat was dripping off my face, and some of it got on the letter because it was always so hot.